Hello, welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which is, I guess, it's still the weekend, so all expansions. Um, right off the bat, the things that look important to me are counterfeit. It's a way to trash your coppers. And then there's quite a lot of draw on the board between Shepherd Patrol. I guess maybe I probably won't play with Tragic Hero much, but maybe you buy one at some point. Um, Artificer is a card which benefits from being able to draw lots of cards, and I think Artificer, maybe we've seen this before, but wow, that art is terrifying. One of my favorite cards in all Dominion. It really benefits from cards. I think of them as super drawers, which are cards which, I don't know, can potentially draw like 6+ cards in one play. Things like Scrying Pool, City Quarter, and in this case, Shepherd. Shepherd tends to be on the weaker end of the super drawers, but it still can be quite useful. And we have Copper Trashing here, so that benefits Shepherd immensely. And there's some supplementary draw which also helps Shepherd. Like Patrol should be a pretty friendly Shepherd card. Patrol can draw victory cards as well. Shepherd discards victory cards to draw them, so there's some synergy there, although you don't necessarily always get the sequence to make it super nice, but whatever. Anyway, we'd like to hit 5 for a counterfeit. We don't really want treasures, so what we're going to open with is Ironmonger Wishing Well. Oh, I guess I should say there is this keep here which is a lot of points. It's probably the landmark that can score I don't know all the landmarks, or off the top of my head, but anyway, it's a landmark that can score a lot of points because you get 5 points for having the most of every whatever treasure. So on this particular board, there's 5. So there's 25 points that you can get from this landmark. We both have 1 pasture, so that doesn't really count. That's why our scores are so high at the start, because of pasture for keep and pasture for itself. Anyway, I'm going to buy the Wishing Well. And our goal here is just to hit 5. We didn't have unfortunately, we didn't have I don't want them to have a counterfeit. This was a bad reveal. We're having not great draws here. What was the... I mean, I must have had 2 estates, right? So this has to be copper. Okay, we get around here. This is all nice. Then our next 5, we're going to try and go ahead and buy an Artificer. Hopefully we draw the counterfeit here. Okay, well, we're going to trigger the shuffle even though it's kind of unfortunate. We at least only leave the 2 estates. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll draw Shepherd. To that end, I'm just going to go ahead and buy a second Shepherd here and buy an Artificer. Okay, we got quite lucky. I don't really care what they gain. War chests are fine. Oh, they just had 5 anyway. Well, we did get a counterfeit then. Okay, that was very lucky to draw Shepherd there. I don't know that there's really a super great Artificer play at this point. I forgot there was another well, but what we can do here, we know these are coppers, but I'm just gonna fail the wish. I guess one's an Ironmonger. I forgot about that. That's okay. All you really want to do is play this counterfeit. If I'd remembered my deck contents a little better, we could have improved the play of that, but it's okay. It wouldn't be crazy to get a hideout to trash the coppers a little faster, but at this point, we're probably close enough. So I think I either want... I want Wishing Well and Patrol. We don't have a huge number of village effects right now. I don't really know what to name for the bot. Okay, that's cool. We may be able to get some use of a Artificer this turn. I'm gonna go ahead and save it for a second and see if we get around to a nice lost cards in a state. 8. Okay, so we can draw 8. I guess I should have. Well, whatever. We can just discard these. We'll get a Shepherd on top. 8. We're gonna need more green cards at some point. But for now, we're alright. I'm not gonna buy another Shepherd, that would be a little bit too much. I think I want to protect these. I'll let them have duchies. Okay. As long as the bot never gets close to like 3 piling, this is all fine. The Wishing Wells at this point are kind of bad. Honestly, this may be a little ugly. Okay, we get Artificer. This turn may not work out super great. Did I already have the Shepherd in hand when I did that? If so, I just totally botched that, but it's okay. Well, we drew deck, but we didn't really get anything nice. Let's go with Artificer and Estate. In theory, we should have some ways of, okay, Pasture's still good though. I know all what we have here. We should have some ways to set up the turns. It shouldn't even be that particularly hard to do. Okay. This is either pasture or estate. I guess it's a 50-50, so I can live with this. Ooh, what order do we want to do this all in? We can do a couple of ways. So we can do 1, 1, 2, 3. Or gonna get another Artificer, and then this Patrol will pick up a bunch of those. Yeah, that's perfect. Let me think here. Just gaining a little bit. We're getting close to this. I don't know if you put the top decking is kind of awkward. Maybe you just top deck an Ironmonger. It kind of has some, yeah, so Artificer gains the card to the top of your deck, which is great. Ironmonger there at least has maybe it's kind of the most robust to start your hand off unless you already know there's going to be a bunch of green, in which case you can do the Artificer. I could get like a Grey Robber, but I'm not going to. I just don't care. I could get a War Chest later on. Um, I don't know what the bot's gaining. There's a lot of points, but it just doesn't matter. I don't know what to wish for. Okay. I really would have liked to get a little bit of actions there. Apparently, I mean, normally you wouldn't necessarily complain about hitting some actions there, but I would have liked to get some for the patrols. I don't know what we have. Could play some of these artificers sooner. Okay. Well, that's not. None of that was ideal. But it's okay. An Ironmonger here. Still don't hit the. Not our best turn ever. All right. At some point, we're going to have to. Well, you can just catch up on the keep points at the very end. That's not a problem. Could get a tragic hero here. Yeah, there here the bot just doesn't have anything good. All right. Do we discard this? I guess we don't have the Shepherd yet. At some point. Okay, this is pretty nice. We'll go ahead and take one War Chest. Alright, that's nice. Not really sure what to name. Probably Estate was not the name, but here we have, so Patrol has 2 synergies on this board. It has, well, really 3. In fact, we can do part of it now. So Ironmonger, now we know it's getting a attack, or getting a village effect, and then we play Wishing Well, we know there's Patrol on top. Which is quite nice. I mean, we didn't maybe need that village effect actually, but whatever. Alright, now we're gonna get to see some good artificer shepherd stuff. Actually, here's how we'll do this. Just do 2 in a state, then we'll do 5. 1, 2. Get another artificer. Discard 10 cards. Could do the act or do the patrols now. Okay. Oh, we still have another one. Okay. And we could top deck a shepherd, I guess, with a... It'll be there with an estate. Oh wait, no, this is the... Yeah, we won't. We'll just get a... I should have played the Wishing Well first, but that's okay. Let's just add another shepherd to the deck. Still, we don't want to leave a counterfeit on top. Yeah, they named that. Let's get another Tragic Hero, I think. And then we could go Ironmonger Patrol. We could get some Grave Robbers. We would do that. That can be fun. Grave Robber can bring back Tragic Heroes. We're going to start doing a little work to try and get the... I love that they play all the war chests. What do we not want them to gain? They're going to gain Duchy and which is fine. I don't care. All right. This isn't so good. We have a lot of artificers though, so we don't really need to save these 3 particularly. We can play it on and see if we can get a little further here. All right, we're gonna do the... What did I see? Ironmonger Patrol and Wishing Well. Okay. I'll leave this, and then this should be a Ironmonger. I guess the question is whether it's worth it to save the patrols or... Well, that didn't work out so well. We'll just use these both for draw. Yeah, we'll use them both for draw. So we'll wish Ironmonger, and then we'll wish Wishing Well. So that's what we knew we had on top. Don't need another shepherd at the moment. Trying to get through a little more of this. Okay. So we can get a Tragic here. I don't know if we can end it now. Probably like relatively close to it. This is worth 5. Another gold will be worth another 5. We can pile out. How many artificers do we have? We're not quite to... well, that one's 5 away from the bot, but you know, same thing. We're not quite to the point where we can empty the provinces. We can get 4 of them quite easily, but I don't know that we can get 7. I mean, we can get 6 of them quite easily. We have enough to double province, and we have enough to... Every artificer could probably get a province, I think. Maybe it's not quite to that point. I think I'll wait a turn at least. So I'm gonna not do the treasures actually. Get a patrol. This guarantees getting a action hit there. And I'll play my shepherd. We can do... Probably go ahead and empty the... artificers at this point. Maybe not empty, maybe leave one. Might as well do our patrol thing now. We should try to top deck a shepherd with a bunch of green. So here's what we'll do. One ironmonger in there, sure. Get a province. Top deck one shepherd. So we could get another war chest. Or you could just get, I mean, Tragic Hero is better than war chest, honestly. Should we counterfeit the gold? Probably. Okay. We're really not. Should just shore up draw. Though we don't want to make a 3 pile necessarily. Oh, I didn't actually trigger the shuffle. Whoops. We didn't actually trigger the shuffle. All right. Well, hopefully we still make it through on the draw, but those are my estates. The bot is taking my estates. Well, this was a little bit of a mistake. What do we wish for? Okay. I forgot I didn't actually trigger the shuffle. I just, when I discard all those green cards, I top deck a province, and then when I play that artificer, it didn't trigger shuffle, of course. I was just stupid. All right, now we have enough actions. We can put a Tragic Hero on top. We should still be fine. Just a little frustrating that we didn't get the, okay. Well, I wanted to get the treasure, but I didn't actually have enough cards in hand yet. This isn't my most best played turn ever. So I do think it's enough. I mean, 36 points still wins by a point, so. I'd say that like it's guaranteed I get 36 points. Well, between the Tragic Heroes and whatever. What else can we actually catch on the... We have the goal lead now. They have 3 key war chests, our 1. Guess in theory we could get the war chest 1. There's another patrol. Okay. Now let's go ahead. Let's card this. At this point, we're just drawing a lot of cards. Or we're just going to empty the provinces. and the estates. Because we can draw a million cards with the... This is not played like perfectly. There's probably more you can get out of it, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So we won't trash anything just because we don't want to maybe lose the... What is the bot name? I don't even know. I think this war chest gives us 5 points or loses them 5 points. This war chest should gain us 5. No. Oh, they trashed. They let you know. They let you... Wow, that's funny. That counts as a no info undo. It's a little weird. Because the treasure tallies aren't actually like displayed anywhere in the... So what can we say? We have the... We could buy 2 silvers to get 5 points. Maybe they trashed the silver even. Maybe we just buy silver. There we go. Look at that. What about their coppers? They still have several coppers. They just have 2 counterfeits, so this is 5 points. Okay, so we end up double. I mean, I kind of like what I did. I don't think it was played perfectly, but there's just this Artificer Shepherd thing that means you can eventually gain as much of as anything as you need. Like, I don't know. Like, there's no way for the bot to actually hold on to the keep splits. And they don't have any pile threat. That's the thing with the bot, is if the hard AI, and it'll never learn this training with self-training, because in the hard AI mirror match, hard AI is trained against itself, which means it just plays some bot that's also like lowering the provinces for them or whatever, lowering the duchies. So the game always ends, you know, on those conditions for the hard AI. It's not trained against any play that knows how to use alt VP and play an extended game. But if the hard AI even had like the tiniest bit of like notion of like scoring some points while maintaining gains so that if other piles got low, you can threaten that, it would be a lot better. It just doesn't happen very often unless it kind of stumbles into it, or if you like you gift it basically a really easy 3 pile. But otherwise, it just doesn't know how to angle for that, where to put pressure on. And it wouldn't matter on a board like this. It's just missing the like super combos. But on some boards, it would make it a little bit more scary. Anyway, there we are. Hope you enjoyed it. Artificer Shepherd is a nice thing. It's not even the best one. Like Artificer Pool and Artificer City Quarter are like better than that, because there's just more synergy as far as the action, loading up with actions for those 2 decks. But Shepherd can get it done. So it's a nice deck to know. All right. Well, take care.